7. Final, buddy. Reading.
Echo Station 3TA.
Hello there. Welcome back to Echo Base Network. I'm the coach, and I'm glad that you have joined us today. Even though you just clicked on our video and arrived, I can already tell
The Force is strong with you.
Happy Friday to everyone, and we have a really good end-of-week Star Wars news update for you today. Our first story concerns the last 2 episodes for the Book of Boba Fett, and what we may be getting in the future. In Chapter 6, we saw the arrival of bounty hunter Cad Bane and his victory in the Old West-style duel, defeating both Cobb Vanth and one of Vanth's deputies. As Cobb Vanth didn't arrive to help in the season finale, and Weequay telling Mando that he was shot down in cold blood, some fans began to fear that Cobb Vanth had indeed been killed. Many fans also noticed upon rewatching the duel that it appeared Vanth was shot in the shoulder, therefore theorizing that death was unlikely. During the credit roll in the finale for the Book of Boba Fett, everyone was anticipating an end-credit scene, and then it happened. A bacta tank. Inside, Cobb Vanth, indicating that he is indeed alive and on the mend. So where do we go from here? Is this Disney giving us a message about the future of the franchise? Most believe that it is. A popular theory now is that Rangers of the New Republic is going to move forward with Vanth as the main protagonist. In another bit of news concerning Rangers of the New Republic, Inside the Magic reports that fans are rejoicing over Gina Carano's potential Cara Dune replacement. Now, to be clear, this is not a recast. The desire from the fans is to have the character Iden Verso from Star Wars Battlefront 2 show up in either Mandalorian Season 3 or Rangers of the New Republic. As for this particular bit of news, one must take it with a grain of salt when you consider the source. Inside the Magic doesn't have the type of reliability and credibility of a Hollywood Reporter or a Deadline. Yesterday, we updated everyone with the latest Kenobi news, which included the official release date of May 25th and the role that Darth Vader will apparently be playing. Some fans have voiced their displeasure with the release not being on fan favorite day, May the 4th. I wanted to break in here and say, though, Star Wars in 1977 was actually released on May 25th and is truly the most important date in the franchise's history. In my personal opinion, you cannot be any more Star Wars than being May the 25th, and I am pumped to see Ben Kenobi on that day. In a gaming news update, Star Wars The Force Unleashed has been announced for the Nintendo Switch. The 2008 action-adventure Star Wars game developed by LucasArts will be arriving soon. As a port for the Wii version, it will include unique mods, like 2-player multiplayer duels between iconic Jedi and Sith characters. And also for gamers, you can head over to Secret Lab's website today and get $130 off of your favorite Secret Labs gaming chair. These are the most popular gaming chairs in the industry, and you just can't beat $130 off. I have one myself and couldn't be happier with it. This sale is a Valentine's weekend special, and it ends on February the 14th. In our final bit of news, fired Solo, a Star Wars story directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller have spoken out publicly for the first time about their experience at Lucasfilm, saying, "Well, there are 2 sides to every story," said Chris Miller. In every success that is public, there are many things that don't come to light and many disappointments. At the end of the day, you're always in film school. You're always learning and trying to become a better filmmaker. So, as negative as the ending was and as deeply misunderstood as we felt, the lasting memory is of the great collaboration we had. We shot 90 days of that movie. You can't take that experience away from us. You can't take away the pencil miles from us, a term we use in animation. And we had a very fruitful, creative time with all of the departments and with one another, and we became better filmmakers for it. At the end of the day, in a funny way, it isn't a debacle. It's actually just on the continuum of learning and becoming a great filmmaker. And we met such amazing and talented crew that we still work with and love and are in touch with to this day. So ultimately, it was a positive experience that had a hard-to-get-through chapter, but luckily, we had many other things to jump into and funnel all of that creativity and things that we learned into those things. If you're giving the audience exactly what they expect and a bunch of fan service, they're going to end up disappointed. They're going to be like, "Yeah, this is stuff I already knew," Lord said. The trick is to figure out what it is they don't quite yet realize that they want, and every idea that you add into the stew is something that you're going like, "Oh, that would be a cool thing to see that I haven't seen before." It isn't the thing that's expected because I think people are really savvy now, and so you have to stay 2 steps ahead of them, and I feel like that's our job. You can't play scared, Miller added. So I don't really relate to some fear of a fan base. We don't think about it that way. There are people out there, I suppose, that are trying to game the marketplace and follow a formula. They're trying to serve the quarterly earnings of a big company. But a company doesn't make a movie or write a song. These things are made by human beings. And we're always trying to serve the human beings making the movie and the human beings witnessing the movie, always remembering what you're putting out there, that's only half of it. The other half is, there's a person in a movie theater and you're beaming sound and light into their face and they make the movie in their brain. So you have to understand that as a relationship and a conversation, put yourself into the shoes of that person. Now guys, I do find these comments very interesting, especially regarding the fear of a fan base. Let me know what you think about what the director said in the comments section below. I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's episode and all the Star Wars news that we've given you this week. Thank you so much for coming to Echo Base Network. We will continue to get content out, and we invite you to our live Saturday night Star Wars show. As always, we are, you are, Echo Base Network. May the Force be with you, and I'll see you guys on the next one.